Real talented team, very well coached. They got a multitude of things that they do, different personnel groupings, shifts, motions. They got obviously skilled players and great system. So it'll be a great challenge for us.
Their offense has been really powerful. They put up 208 points in the first 4 games. How do you feel they're able to be so dominant?
It's all those things. They got a really good system. They're well coached. Got really good players doing it. They execute at a high level. Don't make a lot of mistakes. So it's you watch the film and it's pretty easy to see why they've done what they've done.
Does it make it that much more difficult to prepare for them when they are able to throw so many different things at you at seemingly an equal level of execution?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when they with the formations and the personnel groupings and just the different type of players that they have and the different schemes they throw at you, it is a challenging week. But I know our guys will be excited to get out there and compete.
Do you try and focus on 1 or 2 things, or is it trying to kind of get everything?
Well, I mean, you can't practice every play they've ever run. So there's principles of defense that you got to rely on, and then you practice what they do best, and you try and take that away as best you can. And we got to go out and execute. At the end of the day, that's what it's going to be about.
Have you seen guys kind of rise to the challenge this week of having so much that Michigan throws at you that, okay, we're gonna go after this and we're gonna take advantage of it?
I think it's every week there's a different type of challenge. It doesn't matter what week it is. Every team you play has a number of things that they do that may be different from week to week, but there's always a different type of challenge. And obviously with the type of team that Michigan has, it'll be a great one for us to get ready for.
Are there any players that really stand out on their offense to you?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of them. I mean, they use a number of the quarterbacks playing really well. The O-line is big, athletic, well coached. Running backs, they rotate a bunch of guys there. The receivers are big, get down the field, and obviously the tight end is, as you guys know, is a big time player. So, and they use a number of tight ends. They got a handful of guys they rotate through. So they're all really good.
In what ways do you feel like you can slow down their quarterback spate?
Well, it goes back to execution. You know, we got to have a great week of preparation, and we're going to have to go in and execute at a high level to slow those guys down. And I know our guys are excited about it, and it'll be a great challenge for us.
Vince really seemed to have a good game this last weekend, even though he wasn't credited with a lot of the actual box score. I mean, what did you see out of him?
Yeah, same. Vince is such a consistent guy in how he approaches every week and the way he plays the game. A guy who plays with such energy and passion, and he obviously plays very fast. I want to say. Forced 3 or 4 penalties, which that doesn't show up in the stat sheet in terms of tackles, but when they got to back him up because they held him, that is significant. So love the way Vince plays, love the edge he plays with, and glad he's doing what he's doing.
Coach, to most it looked like it'd be tough to improve from last year to this year, but they have, and they still look like they're improving each week. What development or change have you seen in them that you think is going to be most beneficial against Michigan?
Well, I think it's just the approach you take from week to week. It's how you prepare that gives you a chance to go execute on Saturdays. So we've done a good job of that for the most part up to this point. Really, the guys, it's every practice, it's every meeting, it's every walkthrough, it's the workouts, it's taking care of your body. It's all these little things that matter, and then that gives you a chance to go out and execute on Saturday. And it'll be a challenge this week again, and I know our guys are excited for it, but that's the key to the whole thing.
And who have you seen change or grow the most this season, would you say? We've seen a lot of guys put up numbers that they weren't necessarily last year.
Yeah, in terms of the players, yeah, that'd be a hard one for me to answer. I could kind of go through each guy on the defense and how they've improved, and that's the key. Each guy, the seniors that are showing improvement because of how they work, and maybe it's a technique or it's the football intelligence part of it that they're growing with. But there's not one guy that sticks out. I mean, there's just so many I could talk about. It'd be hard to single out one.
There's obviously you guys have a lot of depth in the front 7 and the secondaries. Playing better than I guess we thought they would. But do you feel like you have?
Good thing we don't listen to you.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think you have does the personnel you have make it a little easier on you when you have such talented guys? Does it give you more flexibility? Or?
In terms of just number of people playing?
Yeah, just how much talent and the depth that you have.
Yeah, I think it's all about developing guys, and done a great job of that here, and we're going to try to continue to do that. And I think it's everything. It's the off season, it's the meetings and the walkthroughs and the training room, and all those things matter. It's the details of the existence of a football player that is you know, really that's what you're seeing is a result of that, and you got to keep doing it every single day. And if you don't, then it shows on Saturday. So we got to continue to build on the things that we've kind of started doing, and keep developing everybody on the team, no matter if they're a senior, freshman, it just doesn't matter. That's kind of the goal of the whole program.